Over a century ago, 3 seasoned lighthouse keepers seemingly vanished into thin air on the rocky remote Flannan Isles during a rainy storm. No evidence was ever found, and theories about what happened have run rampant ever since. Is there a simple explanation for the strange disappearances, or could there be a more paranormal culprit as some suggest? Let's find out in today's episode of
Colossal Mysteries.
On a stormy night in December of 1900, a steamer ship neared a lighthouse in the Flannan Isles on a little islet called Eilean Mor off the northwest coast of Scotland. As they passed, they noticed something strange. Despite the terrible weather, the lighthouse didn't appear to be functioning. It was supposed to be maintained by 3 men living on the island: James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur. The steamer's captain notified authorities when they docked in port, and once the storm subsided, a small relief boat was sent to the island to check in on the lighthouse crew. But when the boat arrived, no one was there to greet them. They blew the boat's whistle and fired off a flare to try to get their attention, but nothing. The captain decided to take a look around. He noticed that one of the missing men's waterproof jackets was still inside, unusual given the stormy weather. He also uncovered some perplexing details in the lighthouse's logbook. An entry dated December 12th describes severe winds, the likes of which they have never seen before in 20 years, and that the 3 men were frightened out of their wits. Newspapers speculated about the disappearance, and every possible explanation was put forward: madness, murder, sea monsters, aliens, ghosts, or some sort of unfortunate accident. The lack of hard evidence left many questions unanswered. Why did one of them go into the storm without his coat? And why did all 3 men leave together, even though it's against the code? Someone is always required to be at the post, so something truly strange must have caused them to abandon it. For decades, people have wondered what might have happened to these doomed men. And according to recent research, we may finally have an answer. Thomas Marshall, one of the lighthouse keepers, had been fined 5 shillings in the past for failing to properly secure equipment during storms. Fearing another reprimand and fine, 2 of the 3 keepers likely trudged out into the storm to batten everything down and make sure no equipment washed away in the wind. The 3rd keeper, Donald MacArthur, either grew concerned when his colleagues didn't return and reluctantly went to check on them, or he saw a rogue wave approaching and rushed out to warn the others. Either way, he most likely washed away as well, lost forever to the sea. But with no hard evidence, the truth is we might never know what happened to those poor missing lighthouse keepers during that monstrous storm. And now you know a little bit more about the Flannan Isles lighthouse disappearance from over 100 years ago. What do you think happened? Remember to subscribe and check out more mind-bending episodes of
Colossal Mysteries.
only on DreamWorks TV.